Rural America. Beautiful, diverse, complex, full of promise, and at a crossroads. Rural America has faced great economic and demographic shifts over the past century. The ripple effects continue to be felt in all aspects of life. The Smithsonian's exhibition, Crossroads, Change in Rural America, asks us to explore the ways that rural communities manage the impacts of change and how they envision their futures. How will rural communities face the challenges of today and seize the opportunities of tomorrow? Many Americans are drawn to the countryside, whether for the beauty and closeness of nature or for the sense of simplicity and tight-knit community. No matter the challenges they face, rural Americans of all generations embrace country life and celebrate the unique richness it has to offer.
Cotton fields and corn in a row.
As a musician, as a singer-songwriter, living in Carlton County, the places, the people are all part of my songs. You know, they're part of who I am, so what's in me comes out through those songs.
You cannot put a price on the rolling green fields and the hills and the cows in the pasture. And when you drive through the countryside in the springtime, the smell of the honeysuckle and the growing grass. America is a beautiful place. That's what keeps me here. The beautiful lake, the wonderful people. What do I need the city for?
I love when people ask me when they visit the farm, I say, what is it you like most about here? And I tell them, I say, get real quiet and tell me what you hear. And they'll get real quiet and listen. They say, I don't hear anything. I said, that's the point.
Country to me is freedom. You've got a lot of room to run out here. You've got a wide open space. It's a good place to raise your family, but overall it's the freedom that we have to make it what we want it to be.
But I think the whole concept of being able to survive on your own, know what's needed to live off the land if you choose to, is probably the most important thing. Whether you choose to do it or not is not as important as to know how to take care of yourself and your family. That's what rural means to me.
But it also means freedom for my children, get to explore nature on their own terms and create just wonderful imaginary worlds for themselves as they play in the woods.
Practically every weekend you'll see horseback riders. I've seen them when I'm paddling along the river. They'll have the horses out in the river cooling off. People are all out there for the same reason. They just want to be outside. And the fishing or the hunting or the taking the pictures or whatever, it's just an excuse to be outside because we belong outside. We really do.
For many in rural America, the community provides strong bonds.
The Gentry Christmas Parade, it's a great time for people to come together and watch a parade of local people, local businesses, local industry, the Gentry High School Band, and everybody has a good time on Main Street.
Whether it be football, baseball, softball, soccer, cheerleading, and think of all the people that come together for competition. That's just some of the ways that some of us come together.
This space that we live in, you see familiar faces all the time. We pay attention to each other, we lock eyes, and we actually mean it when we say, how are you? And we want to spend time together. We're there to support each other, to support the needs of the community. And I think that that's a pretty remarkable thing and something that you don't see as frequently in a big city.
I could not imagine myself anywhere else. It's sort of like that piece inside of me that was missing and was filled up with the opportunities that are here, the connections that are here, the people that are here, and the love that is here.
If you had to leave your community, what 3 things would you miss the most? What lessons have you learned from living in a small town or rural community? Rural America holds something special for everyone, whether you grew up there or came to it as a second home later in life. Tell a story about what attracts you to country life. Share your story with a friend. Participate in a program led by your State Humanities Council. Or talk back to the Smithsonian by visiting museumonmainstreet.org and let us hear your story.